Megan Fox, you just can't go live. Not while Foodie Beauty and everybody's about. Oh my god! I mean, Foodie Beauty is out there in the desert. Fuck. Who gives a fuck about you, Megan Fox? Really, right? Like Amber Lynn, she's back up to 500. Everybody's losing their shit in the girl world. I'm like, what am I? I'm a small fish to fry. Oh, hello, spirit in the sky. Oh, look, we're dropping bars. Oh, what's up, drama? Hey, I'm about to spill some real shit. Hey, Oregon. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hello. Pardon the glasses, but I'll tell you what. I got a heavy subject today for y'all. But I do want to bounce some shit off of you. See what you think. Hey, cuties. Fuck no, you ain't chopped liver. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you was chopped liver, well, no, I don't eat liver, but I would lick you. Is that good? Good enough? Or no? Put a one in the chat. If you'd like a lick. Don't put a one in the chat. You're not chopped suey. What? Hello, yummy. This is a deep subject, but actually, it's kind of funny. I gotta tell you. All right, look. All right, I know. Look, this is my fourth fucking funeral in a year, right? And it was really fucking sad and really bad. None of it was good. Of course not. No funeral is, right? But look, I gotta tell you the funny parts. Just let me spill this out, and then can I? Because, I mean, some of y'all may judge me, which I get that. Uh, 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 uh. But I just want to share, if you will. Yeah, I'm a liver licker. Yes, I'm guilty. Look, I want to share, if you will, how I get through grief. And, and this might help a lot of us. First of all, when I get this old standards in the building. Oh my god, I love him so bad. He doesn't even understand my crush. But whatever. Anyway, moving on. Where was I? Grieving. Yes. So I'm at the gates. Shut up, Megan. I'm at the like I'm entering in to the building once again that I've done been in like 4 fucking times in the last year. Same goddamn funeral parlor, smells the same, looks the same, except it doesn't this time. And you wanna know why? I'm gonna tell you why, because the gypsies was in the building. You know what I smelled? As soon as I got to the doors, patchouli. I said, all my bitches is up in this. All my bitches is up in this. Oh, yes they are. Yes they are. And they was. Yeah, it was patchouli mixed with sadness. You right. But I knew right away. That gave it away. I knew I was in the right place. Anyway, cut to the chase. Part of the reason, I mean, this is serious. You know, I'm not even making fun of none of this. I mean, it's a very sad event. Of course it is. But, alright, look. I done met the funeral director now 4 times this year. Okay? At the door. Every time he always asks me what I'm up to. Right? And, you know, okay, so I mean, maybe it's me, but I want to bounce it off of you all and see what you all think. Maybe it is me. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm putting too much into it. Maybe I'm leaning in too hard, but I really do want your all's uh weigh in on this one. Uh Funeral director, he leans in and he's like, he goes, well, uh-uh. He goes, well, third, three times, after three times, and I'm like, no, I don't. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. And then he, honey bunch, ah la la. Oh, McHenry Cruiser's in the building. Ugh, I'm flattered. Yuck. Well, I should have worn my best push-up bra. Damn. Oh, is this? It's got to be good enough. It's just got to be good enough. I've been to a funeral. Don't crush me. Anyway, so he says to me, yeah. He goes, yeah. Like after three, right? And I was like, yeah, no, I have no fucking clue what that means after three. And he was like, and then he starts hugging me. But it's not just like a regular like condolence hug, like a oh I'm so sorry your friend died hug. It wasn't that kind of hug, right? It was like he was sizing me up for my own coffin hug. Like that guy. The funeral guy. He's been he's been around. I could almost see the vultures outside. And I was like, not today, Satan. Not today, bitch. Back the fuck up. Like literally, he was all hugging on me like he was sizing me up for my own little coffin. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Hey, no, motherfucker. Mm-mm. That motherfucker ain't burying me. He ain't seeing me naked. Trust and believe. I done seen too much of that man. He's creepy. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost. Yeah, I know, fuck. I'm trying to make light of it, but really, it fucking sucks. I buried a boy today. 38 years old. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. But what I will say is, what I will say is, man, the more funerals I go to with my mother, more. Here's what I'm gonna figure out. Every funeral I attend with my mother, the more transparent she becomes. I hate her even more every time. I'm like, bitch, please. Like, man. Man, let's trade this boy up for my mom. Here. Or let's get us two for one. I'm just kidding. That's why I didn't wear a scarf to the wedding, because I don't want to. I mean, the wedding, the funeral. Fuck. God damn it, I lost my punchline. I was telling you all about how, oh yeah, the funeral director was hugging me, right? And he was hugging me like really creepy and like taking all my measurements. It felt like he was hugging me all the way down my body. And he was like, so what have you been up to? And I was like, 4'11" and a half. That ought to, because I felt he was measuring me anyway. I figured I'd help a brother out. Be like, I want you to get it right. Not 4'11", not 5 feet, 4'11 and a half. Bitch. Make that shit, I want mine, a rosewood casket. But I also want to be a firework. Good joke. Thank you, McHenry. I had to come up with something funny. You know, man, when you gotta go through grief, fuck. I think, wasn't that's one of the best lines ever. Laughter through tears is the best medicine. I think so. Also, I got a funny story. All right, so it may horrify some of you. Look, I said when I started this live stream that it may or may not be pretty, and it isn't gonna be. Really, it isn't pretty, none of it. But just pretend like it's just pretend like it's not you. Okay? So anyway, at this said funeral, there happened to be this lady that used to hang out quite a bit with my mother when I was very young, you know. And it turns out that she had just been freshly released from prison. And yeah. Best friend, hello. Oh, you gotta cry. You gotta laugh and cry, I guess. Born with yeah. Oh my god, that's so cute, Steiner. I love you. Don't cry. Look, this is about. I'm trying to make you laugh because this is great. Okay, so this is kind of like. I almost said fornication. What the fuck? I didn't mean that word. Not fornication. Not that. Retribution. Retribution is the word I was going for. It sounds like. Well then, I know. Italian girl, I love you too. Right? So, so this lovely lady, yeah, they sound a lot alike. Thank you, best friend. So this lovely lady, she and my mother, I knew that they had been comrades at some point, right? But also I knew that my mother despised this woman. She despised her, and I know why. Because I tell you. Because she said, oh, this crack whore, because hey, Tiffany, hey, babe. Because what my mom called a crack whore, stole her boyfriend from my mother. Yeah. Because my mother's kind of soulless. I bet she's never mind. I don't care. Anyway, point being, she doesn't really like her. She doesn't really care for Kay, right? I'm just making up her name. And I say, and I break. Look, I'm like, oh my god, cause actually I was glad to see her, and I'm glad I did see her, and I don't have no bones with her. But I was like, good to see you, Mama. She was like, Megan, no shit. She was like, where's your mom at? I said, well, well, Oh, girl, let me. Hi, come here. And then I grab her hand and I'm like, let me. Bring her right over to my mother. It looked like, oh my God. I knew my mother was like, bitch. And then I was like, hey, mom, look, mom, mom. You just changed your photo on YouTube. Oh. Yeah, I was like, mom, look here. Check it out. Look at it, your old friend. She just got out, didn't you? Tell her. What's your face? What did I call her? Kid? Whatever. Whatever your name is. Tell her. Tell mom how you just got out. Where you living at? Uh-huh. Okay. And then she went in for the hug on mom, right? And mom's the ice princess. Evil bitch. I mean, my mother has no emotion, zero. Like, if I ever, like, who's that woman? Lori Vallow. Like, if my mom had been around Lori Vallow for a minute, she'd have been zombified. You feel me? Feel when I'm laying down? See what I'm saying? Get where I'm going to? Yeah. Mom would have been excavated, is what I'm saying. She'd have been, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, she's a zombie, best friend. I can't help it. I tried. I tried. I tried and I tried. But boy, oh boy, was that a good feeling when I reunited her with her past. And then I just stepped back, right? Because really, it was ironical because mom was in her little dope village. Her little, what's it called? Pillhead clan, little. They all look the same. You know what I mean? Like all vegged out, like vacant and super skinny, washed out. Like they never get outside. Same, yeah, that. She was hanging out with that crowd. She was in her hobbit hole. Well, damn if I didn't disturb that. And when I did, she acted like she did. My mother looked right fucking through me. Literally looked right through me because she can't look at me. Because I know what I look like to her. I look like every fucking. Well, I wouldn't be able to look at me either if I was my mother, is what I'm saying. But, yeah. And my brother had already, he was the pallbearer, right? And he came in and hugged my mother before I got to her. And, then my mother looks at me and she hugs me and she's like, where's your brother? And I was like, yeah, fucking bitch. Man, I guess she won't feel this one either. You don't feel nothing, do you, woman? Cute. Yeah. Fucking junkie. Unbelievable. You ever met a judgmental junkie? They're the worst. Unfucking real. Judgmental junkies. Uh-uh. Well, she comes from a long line of judgment. Yes, she does. Yeah, and she's better than her. And here's another fun fact for you. Alright. You guys got to keep in mind, like, alright, I do live in the South, right? But I like to consider us a bit evolved. I would like to consider that, but here goes something for you. You'll love it. And this is no shade. Hey, look, I get it. Some people got, uh, some people got their hang-ups. But at this particular funeral parlor, it happened to be that I came with the only, one of the only, well, I guess you could say persons of color in the joint, right? Right. So, I, I could see that some people were offended or like acting like taken aback a bit, right? Uh, um, because I am very awkward in social situations, especially in a situation where I don't want to be in. Like, I don't want to mourn this shit. Like, I'm mad that he's dead. I don't even want to be here. Like, fuck. Right? So then, of course, I'm going to go off the handle when I notice some shit, right? I popped off. And I was like, I said, and please don't be offended. And I've already rated this. I told you. I said you might get triggered. And if you do, good. Bye. If you can't handle it, night. But look, here's what's up. Here's how I deal with fucking grief. If you don't like it, just fucking, I don't know what to tell you, but it's just your brain telling you that you ain't right about that, BFF. I'm my bestie. Hey, back. I miss you, by the way. God, I missed you. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, so, okay. Let me preface this by saying it's, is it off colored? Yeah. Is it probably not everybody's flavor? Yeah. I don't give a fuck really at this point. Really, live your own funeral. Then come talk to me about it. Yeah, but anyway, so anyway, we were directed to the back of the building. Me and my black cowboy friend. Swear to fucking Christ. If we wasn't directed to the back, I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Hand to God. They put us in the back. I knew they would too. And I was like saying, I even called it before we went in there. I was like, man, Larry, we're going to be in the back, man. And he was like, shut the fuck up. They're not like that. And I was like, yeah, they are. Watch. And damn, if they didn't direct us come to the back. And I was like, he's my black serviceman. He's my black servant. I said, this is my black service cowboy. We can get a we can get us a third row seat. We need what the fuck, man? Right? But add to that, now look, we get seated in the back, right? And to my surprise, I can't either. I can't with mine, so. To my surprise, what do I see when I look to my right but my Filipino friend Francisco? Yeah, that's right. That ain't his real name. I ain't doxing nobody. Yeah, but I mean, it sounds good. But seriously, he is Filipino. That's what I'm saying. We was all on the back row. It was me and a couple coloreds on the back row. I said, man, what's the jokes I can make up about like an Indian in between a black guy and a Filipino at a funeral? I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure there's some one-liners, and we were all back there like, fuck. We were cracking up. And we were like crying and laughing. I guess that's the best way to do. I don't know any other way to do it. I will tell you something though. Funerals teach you a lot about people. Honestly. Like, alright, here's the thing. You don't go to funerals because you want to go to funerals. None of that. Like, fuck that. You don't even want to see, you don't even want to think about it. But you go there for the living. The reason you go to a funeral is to go for the living. The people that have been in your life that are still living that might need you. You know? And so you can say, I'm here for you or whatever. A lot of times, man, when you go, shit, a lot of shit gets brought to light. Like, you see, a lot of times in the morning, you see, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of like some people's true fucking colors, for real. Especially with my mother. This is like the fourth funeral I've been in with this woman. And I swear to God, every time I see her, she just gets. Here's what I'm thinking. If I gotta go to another funeral with my mother, I'm gonna kill her on sight, and it's gonna be a 2-for-1. I'm just gonna knock her into whatever hole's already there. I'm not crying. Well, I am crying. Hi, Mr. Mock. I'm just kidding about that. I'm not gonna do that to my mother, allegedly. Conspiracy. But man, if any woman deserved it, oof. Heartless fucking bitch. I have never in my life. Well, yeah, I guess I have in my life. Duh. That was kind of, what was that? Rhetorical, despondent, stupid. Yeah, all that. Yeah, I have in my life. I'm fucking sick of that lady. I'll tell you what. Know what her biggest fear is? Me. Aw, Junior. Aw, he's amazing. He's old and crotchety, but yummy. We just had steak for dinner. I cubed him up some and fried it off a bit. You know, sirloin tips. And, oh no, best friend. My mom's always been brutally cold. She's always been a witch, but sometimes I just can't even believe how. Well, see, here's what happened too. There was a yeah, yummy. Yeah, he eats better than me. I didn't have steak. He did. Um, there's this mutual friend of ours. of the deceased and of the my brother and um, anyway, he came up to me and he nudged me and he said, hey, he was like, Megan, is your mom, does she have dementia? And I was like, oh, the old me would have made a million excuses. Old me would have been like, oh, oh shit, she's in so much pain, and blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, we just buried her father. Or, oh, I just would have made a million excuses back in the day, but today I just said, um, especially at that funeral, I just told that boy, I said, nah, she's just a junkie. That's what she is. She's just a fucking junkie, dude. She doesn't have dementia. And that's the facts. Fucking judgmental junkie. They take the cake. Oh, fuck, decline. Oh, look, my therapist is calling. Oh, Louisa, good to see you too. Good to see you too, honey. No, I am declining that. I am very glad that I attended for the living today. But I'm also very glad that every time, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm sorry about the bleak stream, but really it's not bleak because I found a lot of stuff to laugh at. And Junior snoring. Hear him? Here, I'll turn the heater off. You'll hear him in a minute. Also, to my granddaughter. There he is. My granddaughter texted me at 10 o'clock and she was like, G Mouse, I love you so bad. And I was like, go to sleep. Tomorrow is school. Junior. Ruth. Sometimes I can get him to stop it for a minute. Hey, Rufus. Ruth. You're making a lot. Rufus, you're ruining my sad live stream. You don't care. Rufus. Hey, Ruth. Ruth. Stop snoring. Oh, Jesus. He just got a new dog bed. It's impossible. Sometimes he'll slow down, but he won't stop. Promise. Hear him? Oh my God. Imagine that under your bed. Fuck. Alright, guys. Love ya. Amen.